Alright, this is for dogs that have already been trained, okay? And this is inside your house. This is what you're going to do inside your house. Again, this is for dogs that have already been trained. Okay, say if there's a guest at the door. Somebody knocks on the door, rings the doorbell. And this is using your leash, okay? I'm going to show you using your leash and using a remote collar. I'm going to show you using your leash first. There's two things you can do. You can have your leash. Your dog is already on the leash already, okay? We will go and answer the door. Come over here. I bring the dog with me. There's a guest who's a knock at the door. First thing I do is I'll back him up. Back him up so I can let my guest in. Stop. You make him wait right there. He can sit, lay down, do whatever he wants to do. I have my guest come in. Once my guest walks in, if he were to get up and try to jump, I'm going to use my leash and I'm going to snatch down and say off. Okay? If my guest comes in and my dog were to jump and I have the leash in my hand, I'm going to, the dog is going up in a jumpward motion. I'm going to snatch down and say off. Alright? Heel. And then me, the guest, my dog would walk in here and my dog would just pretty much hang out so that way I can correct him if he were to try to jump on the guest, because most dogs are just doing whatever they want. I'm showing him what I want when I have a guest come to that door, come to the back door, come in any door, any guest, including myself. Do not jump on me, don't jump on the guest. So using the leash, you can show them that. And again, your dog jumps up, use the leash, and snatch down. And trust me, that is going to work super fast. If you need to pull harder depending on the dog. Every dog is different. Some dogs you can do a nice little tug and you get a good response. Some dogs you have to do a really big tug, hard tug, and you get a response. Whatever the dog requires, that's what you need to do. Here's another way of answering the door. There's a knock at the door, someone knocks. Okay, I want him to go lay on the bed. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the bed over here, go to bed, tell him to stay. Now I have the bed to where I can see the bed and him while I go answer the door. Okay, I'm going to answer the door. I'll reinforce the stay. Stay. I'm going to go answer the door over here. Now, I am at an angle. Right now I'm at an angle right here. So I'm going to open the door and I keep an eye on my dog. I see the guest right here. I'm going to stand on this side now. I'm going to stand on this side so I can see my dog and I can see the guest. Hey, how you doing? My guest comes in. The minute my dog were to get up, the guest can stay right here and I attend to my dog. I'll make him go lay back on that bed. Okay, the guest is in. I close the door and I'm walking forward. The guest is walking behind me because the minute my dog gets up, I'm going to make him lay down on that bed. So when you have your guest come in, don't have your guest in front of you. You have your guest behind you. So that way you can get on your dog if your dog gets up. And again, if your dog gets up, just simply grab the leash, make him lay on the bed. Alright. Now, how you keep your dog trained while your dog's inside the house, he knows sit down, stay, he knows everything, okay? But how to keep him trained inside the house. Say you're doing chores around the house. You are doing dishes, you're washing clothes, or whatever you're doing inside the house, you're on the computer. Well, since you're working around the house, make your dog work. This is how you keep your dog trained. Alright? I have some dishes to do. I can bring my dog with me over here. Alright? Come over here, stop. Sit. Down. You tell him to stay. Stay. I'm going to do dishes, so I have time to train my dog, and come over here and do dishes. I'm over here, I'm doing dishes, He's staying, he's working, I'm working. If he were to get up in the middle while I'm working and he's working, I'm going to make him lay back down or make him sit and stay. Okay, like there's my kids over here. They left some food on the table. Like always, all the time, there's always a mess with them. Okay, stay. I come over here, I got to clean the table off. I got to clean even more of a mess now. I'll come over here, I'll wipe the table off. I'm working my dog, and I'm taking care of some chores around the house. Stay. To reinforce the stay, I'm going to go over to the trash can. Come over here, throw the trash can. Again, if my dog were to get up at any time and I told him to stay, I'm going to grab the leash and I'm going to make him go lay back in the spot he's supposed to go. Alright. I'll come over here. And that's if you need to go do laundry. Come here. If you need to do laundry, if you're on the computer, go to bed. Go to bed. Tell him to stay. If you're on the computer, you're doing some work on the computer, make your dog lay on the bed, tell him to stay. Each time he were to get off the bed, you make him go lay on the bed. Each time he were to get up from a sit, make him sit. Each time he were to get up from a down, make him down. If he doesn't come when called, grab the leash, say, come here, and he'll come to you. Because if he doesn't come to you, you grab the leash and then make him, again, everything, this is all for on leash. This is all if you're using the leash. This is what you do. Like, say if he doesn't come, I'm going to call him, he doesn't come. Come here. Okay, he can't. So, okay, he can't go to bed. So, that means I don't have to grab the leash. Now, if he didn't come, so if I called him to me and he didn't come, I would grab the leash. I'm not going to get on him, but I would pull it. I would say, come here. And then take him where he's supposed to go. Because when I say come, that doesn't mean look at me and go the other way. It doesn't mean anything else but to come to me and do it immediately. All right, again, if he did not come, I would grab the leash, go to the end of it. Don't ever grab your leash down here to your dog. Don't ever grab that closer. Go to the end of the leash, stand back, and say, come here. And take him to where he's supposed to go if he did not call. Again, you pull up for sit, you pull down for down. You pull back for stop. And also, if you're walking, you pull back and say pace, but continue to walk as well. Practice this, and your dog will be trained for life, and you only get better with age. One more thing. If you're a single person, what you do is you don't have, if you're single or you're a family, if you don't have too many guests that come over and ring the doorbell, so you don't get to practice that often, you practice just like this, okay? I told the dog I need to practice this. You practice it every day. Okay? I'm by myself, I live by myself. Stay. I'm going to go over here and get them used to it. Come over here and knock on the door. Stay. Knock on the door. Come on here, open the door up. I'm ringing the doorbell. I'm knocking. He's hearing all that, and I'm giving every opportunity to get up. None of that means get up. That means you stay right there. And the minute he were to get up, I'm going to make him lay back down. Hey, go in the bedroom. Okay? Kids, you always got to get on the kids. You got to get on the dogs. Okay? Now, if you, like I said, if you were to get up at any time, I'm going to take him back to where his spot was. If I told him to lay on the bed, I'll take him back to the bed. If I had him lay down somewhere and told him to stay, I would take him back to those areas. Okay? And you would only correct your dog if he does not listen to you. So you'll say sit, you'll say down. Give him 2 chances with a hand signal or a verbal command. If he doesn't follow up with those commands, you need to make him go do it. It's not an option. I have to pay my bills every month. It's not an option. The power's going to go out, okay? Those are his bills. Make your dog pay them. That's elite professional dog training. Why go to your dog? When your dog should come to you.